everyone, and welcome to our LakePoint Kids online family experience. I'm so glad you're here today. As you can see, I've been busy. I have a couple neat books from the library on making paper airplanes, and it's taken some trial and error, but I've had a lot of fun learning how to fold and make different airplanes. In fact, if you're with us in class today, you're going to get a paper airplane to decorate and fly as well. Now, speaking of airplanes, how many of you have ever flown in a real airplane before? It's pretty amazing to be way up high, isn't it? Looking out at the clouds and down at the earth. But when we think of planes, we often think of them flying people around the world. But planes do a lot more than just that. They deliver materials, supplies, food, and medicine. The Christmas shoeboxes we fill each year here at LakePoint for kids around the world are often delivered through airplanes. Their logo even has wings on the box. And there are even airplane mission organizations whose job is to fly into hard-to-reach places around the world, places where cars, buses, trains, and boats can't get to, places where it would literally take you days and days to reach if you had to walk there. And one such organization, MAF, was formed 75 years ago by a few pilots who wanted to combine their love of God with their love of flying. They saw many needs around the world that could use the help of an airplane. Things like deliveries of food, medicine, supplies, and Bibles, transporting sick patients to doctors and hospitals, providing help during natural disasters, flying missionaries to different people groups, and loving and teaching people all about Jesus. It sounds like those pilots saw something that needed to be done and did something about it. Does that ring a bell at all? Well, it should, because that describes our theme of the month, which is initiative. Initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it. I'll count to 3 and then we'll say it together. 1, 2, 3. Initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it. Now, initiative involves 2 steps. First, you have to see what needs to be done, and then you have to choose to do it. That means you have to pay attention to what is around you and then decide to do something about it. It could be something at home or at school. It could involve cleaning up a mess or playing with someone who's lonely. But why should we have initiative? Why should we care about what we see around us and do something about it? Well, Paul has some words to say about that in the New Testament. Work at everything you do with all your heart. Work as if you were working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23a, NERV. When we work, when we do something, we are to do our best and pretend we are doing it for God. Ignoring a problem you see isn't doing your best. Waiting for someone else to do something that you could safely and properly do isn't your best. And when you do something the best you can, pretending it's for God, it can actually be a form of worship. How cool is that? All right, now let's rehearse the verse. Work at everything you do with all your heart. Work as if you were working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23a, NERV. And for our memory verse challenge today, we are going to pretend to be planes. So first, stick out your arms as if they are your wings and soar and swoop as we say our verse together. Work at everything you do with all your heart. Work as if you were working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23a, NERV. Nice work! Now pretend you are a pilot trying to fly the plane in bad, stormy weather. Work at everything you do with all your heart. Work as if you were working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23a, NERV. Great! Now it's time to come in for our landing. Put your wings out again, and as we say our verse, you need to get lower and lower all the way to the ground. Work at everything you do with all your heart. Work as if you were working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23a, NERV. Great job. So initiative, what is it again? Well, initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it. And our bottom line or focus point of today is look for ways to make things right. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Look for ways to make things right. Make things right. What does that really mean? Like, take something that was upside down and put it right side up? Or instead of turning left, you turn right? Somehow I don't think that's it. Well, hopefully we can get some answers from our friends at the So-and-So Show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And I'm Joe, baby. And you just got Joe rolled.
Whoa! Hey, hold on a second. What is going on?
Yeah, what are you doing here, Joel?
Yeah.
Come on, it's your favorite guest. Is that any way to treat me? Come on, baby. I'm here. Might as well make the best of it. It's time for somebody who trolls stuff.
Yeah, okay. Who are you and what do you troll?
My name is Joel, and I troll stooges on the internet and also to their faces. Like this guy's face. You know, it looks like a plastic orange balloon.
I mean, I guess that's bad. What can we do for you, Joel?
There's nothing you can do because you don't have a, you can't. I rule.
What was that?
Yeah,
Oh, well, you know, of course, Brandon doesn't get my insults because you don't, you have a, you know, if you read your brain is so smooth, knowledge.
you're usually a lot quicker with the put-downs, Joel. What's going on with you today?
Nothing. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Normal Joel here. Unlike the two of you who are not cool. You still got it, Joel. You still got it, my friend.
Are you okay?
Fine. Fine. You know, fine. I'll talk about it.
I thought he was going to talk about it.
Hold on.
Thank you. The air bill has been...
You know how I like snakes, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah. Well,
What in the world's going on?
Should we cut?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't think he's coming back, so...
no, don't eat that. Come on. Eat this. Come here.
Ah!
I do. This is Jerry. You want to say hi?
Hi!
Hello, Jerry.
Anyway, lately I've been thinking Jerry could use a snake buddy with him in his habitat. So I went online and I found this little guy. I got a great deal on him. Only $250.
Oh, is that good?
Of course it's good. You think I wouldn't do my research?
Okay.
Yeah, so I bought it. And then I waited 7 to 10 business days for it to be delivered. And then today, guess what?
What?
I got a package in the mail. Here, hold this.
Oh, I don't want to. Okay. You want to?
No.
All right.
No, I cannot look.
See?
It's a picture.
Yes, that's what I paid for. $250, not for a snake, but for a picture of a snake. It's not fair. I was tricked.
Yeah. Here, do you mind?
Jerry, be nice to him.
He's being nice. It's fine. Okay. I'm sorry that someone, cheated you out of your money, Joel. That was...
Yeah, it's got me out of my rhythm. I can't even troll the two of you. I mean, people who don't do stuff good. Ah!
So wait a minute. You're upset because someone on the internet treated you unfairly?
Yeah, so?
Well, isn't that what you do? You know, you troll people on the internet?
What's your point?
Nothing, no point.
I think what John is trying to say is that maybe now you understand what it feels like to be, bullied.
Well, I just thought that Jerry could use a friend. I guess I could use one too.
All right, look, you guys stay here. I'm gonna make a phone call and see if I can get your money back.
Who makes phone calls anymore? You try writing a letter. You could send it by carrier pigeon.
I'm trying to help you.
Whatever. Well, since he's gone, what's next? Something boring, I bet.
No, actually, the next part of our show isn't boring at all, and thankfully there are no snakes. Where's the snake? Where's Jerry?
Oh, he's around here somewhere. He does this.
Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Nehemiah, chapter 5, verses 1 through 12.
Nehemiah had traveled all the way from the king's palace of Persia to the broken down city of Jerusalem. And there, with God's help, he rallied all the Jews living there to begin the epic job of rebuilding that city's walls.
Who's with me?
I say, let's start rebuilding.
At first, the work went well. Each family or group took a different part of the wall to work on.
We're making record time.
Nehemiah and the people even managed to ignore taunts and threats from neighboring nations who did not want to see that wall rebuilt.
If a fox climbs on that pathetic thing, it'll fall right down.
The God of heaven will give us success.
So it seemed like nothing was going to stop this big project until new trouble showed up. From inside the walls, a group of Jews in ragged cloaks came to look for Nehemiah where he was working on the wall.
There's not enough food for everyone. We're being forced to sell our fields and vineyards just to buy grain.
There's hardly enough to keep us alive.
The king's taxes are high. We have to borrow money, but then we can't even pay the high interest.
Interest was extra money the people had to pay back. It was so high they could hardly keep any of the money they made.
Who's making you do this?
Other Jews, our own relatives.
We even had to send our children to work for them as slaves.
We have nothing left. Please help us. This is not right. It's not right at all. I'll take care of it.
Nehemiah was so angry that he didn't trust himself to act in the moment. Instead, he thought it over for a time.
God, what do I do about this?
His own people were mistreating those who had less. Nehemiah took this so seriously, he stopped work on the wall to call together the Jewish nobles and officials.
What's this all about?
Better be good. Making us lose all this work time.
It's not good. It's bad. You're charging your own people interest.
It's not like it's that much.
I mean, we can't loan money for free, right?
Do you have to ask me this? Think about it. Many Jewish people were sold as slaves to other nations, and we had to buy them back and bring them home. Now, you're charging so much interest, they are forced to become slaves again.
Oh.
No one could argue with Nehemiah. They listened quietly to his next words.
What you're doing is not right. We have to show respect for God. Look, I am lending money and grain to the people who need it, and so are my relatives, but we aren't charging any interest.
So, what should we do now?
If you've taken anything in payment, give it back. Fields, vineyards, olive groves, houses, give it all back. Even the interest that you've charged, do it now.
God moved in the hearts of the people because instead of arguing, they agreed.
We'll give it back.
We won't make them give us anything else.
We'll do just as you say.
Very good.
Nehemiah sent for the priests so that the nobles and officials could make this promise before God.
You must keep this promise, or God will deal with you.
Amen.
Immediately, the officials did as they said.
Here are the papers. The vineyard is yours again. Oh, thank you. I've been working years to get it ready for a good harvest.
I took too much. This is yours.
This means my son can come home now.
So once the nobles and officials made everything right, work on the wall began again, faster and stronger than before, now that everyone had what they needed. And Nehemiah continued to show his people how to treat each other, even though King Artaxerxes had appointed him governor.
You know, all the other governors made the people pay them silver and give them lots of food and stuff, even land.
That's too heavy a load to put on the people.
Instead, Nehemiah dedicated himself to working on the wall. In fact, he even invited 150 people to eat food at his own table. Throughout his life, he always looked for ways to treat people fairly. and make things right.
I got it.
You got my money back?
Yep, should be in your account now. Yeah.
How did you do that so quickly?
Well, it turns out that a little kindness goes a long way.
Well,
What is this?
Are you trying to say thank you?
I've never done this before. Give me a break. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, you smell like onions.
Wait, don't go!
No, yeah, you forgot your picture. Why are you sitting on the desk?
And Jerry's loose.
All right. Reveal the question. Today's question is, who do you see being treated unfairly?
Yeah, is there someone you know that other people make fun of because they're different? Maybe they don't have the cool clothes or have a different accent or something?
Or is there someone you might be treating unfairly, like a little brother or sister?
Yeah, take the initiative and stand up for someone when they're being mistreated. You'd want someone to do that for you.
Yeah, and if you know how to catch snakes,
yes,
please stand up for us right now.
Yes, I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this was the So-and-So Show. What are we going to do?
Stay here all week.
Okay, I'm down with that.
All right.
Wait, can snakes climb desks?
The city of Jerusalem had problems. Not only was their wall broken down, but Nehemiah saw that some people were being treated unfairly just because they were poor. So he did something about it. He stood up for them and worked to find a way to make things more fair. Initiative starts with seeing what needs to be done, what needs to be made right, and who needs to be helped. Jesus was great at that. He really saw people and loved them no matter what. And then he inspired them to love others. We are called to love others too. We need to stand up for people who are being treated unfairly, maybe because of how they look or where they're from or how much money they have or what they believe in. We need to show love because God showed love by sending Jesus for us, and Jesus showed love to everyone he met. If you've ever been treated unfairly, you know how it feels. Crummy. But you might also know how great it feels to have someone stand up for you when someone is on your side. Standing up for people is something we can do to help make things fair, help make things right, and help show people the love God has for the world. It's time to bring it home now with our small group time, so along with your parent, listen to today's instructions. First off, I want you to talk with your parents about something you know that needs to be made right. Maybe it's a kid at school who everyone ignores, or maybe it's knowing there are hungry people in our world, or maybe it's picking up garbage at your local park. Make a plan with your parents of how you can help make things better, and then follow through with it this week. Now press pause, complete the activity, and then come back for a second set of instructions. For our next activity, I'd like you to make a paper airplane. Feel free to use your own design or check out a tutorial video on YouTube. My favorite is from Inner Child Fun Media. Write out our bottom line from today on one of the wings, decorate the rest of your plane, and then see how far you can fly it. Parents, our September contest has kicked off. This month we are giving away a year subscription to Focus on the Family's kids magazine, Clubhouse or Clubhouse Junior. All you need to do for a chance to win is submit a picture of your child ready for school. And this includes preschool and homeschool as well. Please post your picture on our LakePoint Kids Facebook page or email it to me at rachel@lakepoint.church. Our winner will be announced on Wednesday, September 29th. Parents, now's the time to either scan the QR code on the screen or head over to the LakePoint app to fill out our online connection card. Signing our guest book lets us know who is watching and helps us stay connected to you. It also allows you to sign up for our latest LakePoint initiatives and opportunities. So friends, while your parents are busy doing that, why don't you show some initiative and go sweep the kitchen floor? Just a reminder that you can go back and watch your favorite LakePoint Kids online family experiences on our YouTube channel or on our LakePoint app in the Family Resources section. Thanks for tuning in today, friends. I'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Remember, look for ways to make things right.